Hi, I'm Dr. Randy Kamen. Welcome to Strategies to Spark Your Week. Today I'm going to be talking about some strategies to help navigate after an affair. Healing from infidelity is difficult and painful work. Infidelity can feel like a traumatic injury in which our entire worldview has been challenged. While many couples do split up with feelings of rage and hurt after such a betrayal, I've seen many couples also choose to work through their problems and restore their trust and love for one another. After the initial shock, it's important to determine if you want revenge or you want the relationship. The anguish endured from such a betrayal has historically been the source of poetry, prose, theater, and any art form imaginable. The subject of infidelity keeps many a therapist flush in their practices. Statistics about the success of staying together after betrayal are murky. In general, however, it's been found that men are mostly distressed about their woman having a sexual affair, whereas women are more concerned with their man having an emotional affair. As to which betrayal leaves deeper scars is impossible to accurately assess. On a separate note, according to a yet-to-be-published study conducted at the University of Denver, unfaithful partners tend to be repeat offenders. Although it's not clear why people who have been sexually unfaithful in the past are more likely to cheat in the future, my clinical experience reveals that for couples that don't do the heavy lifting necessary to heal, the cheating partner often lapses back to the cheating behaviors. That said, I've witnessed many couples return from emotionally challenged, conflict-riddled relationships to a state of emotional acceptance, forgiveness, passion, and love. Only you and your partner can determine the importance of your relationship. Some questions you might want to consider: are you willing to face the problems head on, and do you have what it takes to work through these issues? Does the cheating partner have the psychological wherewithal to stop the behavior? Cheating can be like any other addiction, making it potentially a behavior that is exquisitely difficult to quit. Commitment in a long-term relationship requires ongoing work and healthy communication. There are strategies that, when practiced wholeheartedly, could prevent the collapse of a relationship after an affair. When relational problems are fully understood and addressed, it is possible for both partners to emerge stronger and more connected to each other. Here are the 10 strategies I'd like to give you to navigate through infidelity. Some are a repeat of what I just discussed, but they're all quite important, so I'd like you to think about them. Number 1 is both partners must be deeply committed to repair the damage, manage the heartbreak and the rage, rebuild the trust, and reconnect in meaningful ways. Know that there is never a quick fix to healing the pain. 2, according to the Mayo Clinic, the partner having the affair must stop any contact, sexually or otherwise, with the outside partner in order to recommit fully to the relationship. Ending all contact with the outsider may be a challenge when feelings have evolved for the other, but it's essential to moving forward in the committed relationship. 3, don't automatically assume that the relationship is doomed. When a couple chooses to work through the issues related to the infidelity, they can possibly restore the trust and their bond to one another. 4, and this is really important, You must figure out the roots of the underlying need or desire to cheat. What's really gone on here? Couples therapy can help salvage a fractured relationship, or it could help each partner better understand his, her own thoughts, feelings, and actions. One or both partners may discover that this relationship really no longer serves them the way it once had, or they may discover how to deepen their relationship. 5, full transparency. Brutal honesty must be put into play on the part of both partners. There must be a willingness to look with eyes wide open about the past and the current dynamics of the relationship. The partner that's been cheated on may be suspicious and have a burning need to go through emails, texts, phone logs, etc., and ask a multitude of detailed questions. Being open to sharing this information and these truths lead the way to rebuilding trust. 6, process questions and concerns for as long as need be, but keep the conversations about the infidelity contained. That is, keep the conversation limited to the therapy sessions, if that's what you have chosen to do, or as Dr. Coleman suggests, give yourself about 15 minutes a day to discuss the betrayal and then move on. This contains the hurt and anger while repairing the inherent damage, creating the space to build on positive experiences in the relationship. 7, remember why you came together in the first place. Dr. John Gottman found that couples that continue to strengthen their bonds as friends throughout their relationship are more likely to have lasting partnerships. Being friends means seeking to understand each other's needs, desires, and actions. We wish the best for each other and assume responsibility for our mistakes, especially when we have hurt the other. According to John Coleman, even when there is infidelity, both partners need to take some responsibility for what happened. 8, take ownership for your actions. And even though there are two sides to any story, the partner that cheated needs to step up and take the hit for his or her actions. 9, if you have been cheated on, consider honestly if you have the capacity to forgive your partner. Consider also, what must they do to make amends? And is this even possible? 10, if you are the one who has cheated, it is up to you to demonstrate your willingness and ability to change. You need to show an authentic commitment to making the relationship work, knowing that this process will be hard work and will take time. Inevitably, opening one's heart in a loving relationship is always a leap of faith. We trust that the other one will have our backs and be there for us through thick and thin. The truth is that we're all emotionally fragile on some level. We are all works in progress and have to keep developing our inner lives and the way in which we connect with others. When we have been betrayed, there is no simple solution as to how to proceed. There's no manual. However the relationship plays out, it's vital that we heal the old wounds so that we can move forward in our lives one way or another, and so that we can find trust, love, and discover the true happiness that we deserve. What have you experienced or witnessed about infidelity? I hope that this talk sparks you into a greater place of clarity about your relationship or that of a loved one. Please note that I could be reached at my website, drrandykamen.com, and I look forward to hearing from you with any comments that you may have. And the next Blueberry Fields MV retreat will be Columbus Day weekend. More details are available on my website. The retreat will be about strategies to retrain the brain for positivity and success. I look forward to seeing you next week for another episode of Strategies to Spark Your Week.